Hi, this is Mato. In this video I will show you a game between Alexander Alekhine and Grigory Levenfish. Levenfish? Why Levenfish? The rumor goes that Grigory's family originally had a dozen fish and lost one. This is the game from Vilnius All-Russian Masters Tournament, played in 1912. Anything important happened to you in 1912? Some bad, some good, and some weird stuff happened in 1912. Betting was Titanic had a fight against an iceberg and came second. Good thing, my grandmother was born. And weird thing, in a remote village in Bosnia, a child was born with more eyes than teeth. Wow, can you believe that? Okay, let's have a look at the game. Alexander Alekhine had white pieces and he started with c4. Is it going to be an English opening? Definitely, maybe. e6, e4, and now c5, going for Sicilian defense. Knight to f3, knight to c6, knight to c3, a6, d4, c takes on d4, knight takes on d4, bishop to b4, pinning the knight, bishop to e2, and now knight to f6. Black is threatening, bishop takes knight, and then knight takes pawn on e4. How to defend the pawn? How would you defend the pawn? Well, one easy way is f3. This is not what Alekhine played, but looks like an easy way to defend the pawn. But then black can play queen to a5 or even d5, freeing the game. Alekhine castled kingside, allowing black to win the pawn. And Levenfish went for it. Bishop takes knight, pawn takes bishop, knight takes on e4. Black is a pawn up. Knight takes knight on c6, d takes on c6. If b takes on c6, queen to d4, forking the knight and the pawn on g7 after knight to f6, bishop to a3. Position favoring white. We have d takes on c6, queen to c2, black to move. The knight is under attack. Knight to f6 was played. Another move that black would have played was f5. That would prevent bishop to a3, because if now bishop to a3, queen to d2. Interesting. In the game we have knight to f6, bishop to a3. Black can't castle. Now black wishes he had a dark squared bishop instead of a pawn that he won. Queen to c7, intending c5 and castling kingside. Queen to d2, c5, queen to g5, attacking the pawn on g7 and the pawn on c5. Black to move. This is a critical position from black's point of view. To castle or to play rook to g8. What would you do? Levenfish played rook to g8. Beta was castling. If now queen takes on c5, queen takes queen, bishop takes queen, black is okay. In the game we have rook to g8, bishop to f3, knight to d7, rook from f to e1, rook to e7, white to move. How would you continue? I guess rook from a to d1 comes to mind. This looks very logical, doesn't it? But Alekhine came up with a big plan to use his dark square bishop to control black squares. Okay, let's see how he does it. Bishop to c1, intending bishop to f4, h6, attacking the queen, queen to h5, king to e7, queen to h4 check, knight to f6, bishop to f4 attacking the queen, queen to a5, queen to g3. This is now extremely difficult position for black. White is in control of dark squares. Bishop to d7. And now Alekhine made his plan to push black king to e8, to bring his bishop to c5 where the pawn is, queen to d6, and to deliver checkmate. Believe it or not, he made this plan even at move 17 in this position when he played bishop to c1. So we have bishop to c7 attacking the queen, queen takes pawn on c3, queen to d6 check, king to e8, bishop to b6 attacking the rook, rook to a8, bishop takes pawn on c5. Did you see this interesting maneuver? The bishop was on a3 and went to c1, f4, c7, b6, c5. Black king is running for his very life. The white made a move and black resigned. Bishop takes on b7, attacking the rook. Black resigned. Grigory was feeling hungry anyway, so he went to fish shop for lunch. What do you think of this game? And that is all. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video. I wish you good luck with your chess, and bye for now.